to Maddie and Me. I'm Mandy, and this is Maddie. Woo! You're back. It's all about our sleep dilemma. Can't tell looking at me. Try to make sure that I got put on my best face. Maybe you can. I have not slept in so long, guys. I have not slept sound in so long. Since prior to the baby coming. I know. Woe is me. So is the life of having a baby. So is the life of having the baby. I've decided to let that go in my life because right now I gotta focus on my baby's sleep and not my sleep. That's the one thing that everyone said, oh, sleep now before you get a baby. Sleep now because you won't be sleeping once that baby comes. And it is pretty true. It is pretty true. Maddie has been an up and down sleeper. She was a little small thing, so she was like a breastfeeding fiend for a long time. I've talked about it on here. I've talked about it. We had loosely sleep trained her before the holidays, and I was like, success. Girl goes down to sleep on her own. She was sleeping through the night, just waking up like one time. That was it. I was like, yes, I've mastered this. I mastered it. I mastered it by like not even doing formal sleep training, just by kind of like letting her be and all of that. And I kind of like ignored her a little bit. I kind of let her see that she could fall asleep on her own. Like, you know, I was like one night when she slept till 2 a.m. I was like, nope, that's it. You slept till 2 a.m. Next night, if you wake up at midnight, sorry, babe, I'm not going to go in and feed you. So I like kind of like kept that, and that's how I did it, and that's how I got her. And it was like not until 4 a.m. So then I was like, okay, if she wakes up around 5, I'm okay with that, and blah, blah. And then we were on that schedule for a long time, and I was like, okay. And I was complaining to my husband, being like, oh man, I'm so tired. She wakes me up at 5. I like don't get this solid night's sleep. And for me, I could still hear her in the middle of night, and I'd hear her like wake up and roll over and kind of cry out for a second and then go back to sleep. So in that sense, I was getting way sounder sleeps, but all that. Then we had this teething problem here, where I thought like, okay, girl's teething and girl's just upset and not sleeping soundly. So I started going in and I started grabbing her, and I was like, okay, I guess I started breastfeeding her again. I guess this was slightly my own fault, or I don't know. That was the only thing that was like making her feel better. Then she got on this thing where it was like, I was breastfeeding her like 3 times a night again. I'm like, I haven't been breastfeeding her that much since before the holidays. So then I tried to just let her cry it out. No. She's decided no, she's revolting against that. And then she decided she's waking up super early at like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, before midnight. And I'm thinking, man, she hasn't done that since like October. Then I was like, no, my husband goes in there and all of that, and then all she wanted to do was fall asleep, like either on his chest or on my chest, or like breastfeeding. I'm like, no, I'm tired, guys, I'm tired. I want to say that I figured it out, what's bothering her and all that. I thought it was like teething and teeth. She has 2 teeth that are popping out on the bottom, more teeth that are starting to break through that I can like feel that are right there. Maybe it's teething. I read something in this like sleep group that I'm on Facebook that's like, oh, teething actually doesn't hurt the baby and blah, blah, blah. But you can give them pain medicine. I didn't get that. I didn't get that it suggested pain medicine and blah, blah, blah and all of that. I've tried to just let her cry it out, guys. I've tried to just let her cry it out. But girl is stubborn as all hell. So now we're back to breastfeeding twice a night. This is my plan going forward. I just am going to roll with it a little bit longer for her. I don't know. My husband and I have let this crying out. We live in an apartment building and I feel super bad. I don't want to be waking everybody up. I want to try to get her to stop waking up in the 10 to midnight hour. Because like, honestly, I went to bed at 9:30 and like she woke up at 10:15 and I was like, no, I'm tired. And what puts her back down is breastfeeding. I thought we were on our way out with this breastfeeding. Remember I talked about breastfeeding and biting and all of that. And during the day, she's not breastfeeding as much. So Right now, I'm gonna see what works for her. I feel like this is a to be continued vlog for when I get it figured out. I think it's just a regression. She's 11 months. She's talking up a storm. She's trying to walk and her teeth are coming in. I just think her brain, she's going through a leap in everything that's going on and that she's gonna right herself. I'm gonna help her, but man, when she cries, it's not just a little whimpering cry like she did before. Like, that's like when we sleep trained her before, it was a whimpering cry. So I knew, like, okay, she's okay. I don't need to go in. She's just whining. It's a scream. I'm sitting up. I want you to come, mama. Nope, nope. Daddy's not going to help. Nope, nope. I'm not going to go to sleep. And if you try to put me down and I fall asleep, I'm going to scream and scream and scream and scream and scream and scream. The sleep dilemma, it's a mystery to us right now. She was sleep trained. She was sleep trained. She was sleeping. And I was complaining about her waking up at 5 a.m. to breastfeed and then snooze for another hour or so. I was complaining about that. Shame on me, Mandy. Shame on me for complaining about that. That was heaven compared to this. Heaven. Right now, the sleep dilemma. Ugh. Subscribe for more Maddie and me videos. Comment below. Did you have this problem with your baby? What did you do to get them to sleep? What did you do to get them to stop breastfeeding in the middle of the night? Yeah, kids,